I'm outside 13921 Oakview in Garfield Heights as I start the exterior walkthrough. As you'll see, the roof is a newer dimensional shingle. I don't think it's a brand new installation, but it's on the newer side with good condition, no real granular loss on the shingles. Going to come up the neighboring side of the driveway here. It's aluminum siding in decent shape. The windows are older wood with aluminum storm windows. Basement windows have been replaced with glass block. Quick shot of the street here. Neighboring homes appear to be well maintained. Concrete too is in good condition, including this front public walk here. See the driveway, there's newer concrete on the back, which I'll show you momentarily. Some kind of typical things. We have a front stoop here. It's brick veneer. A little bit of kind of typical spalling and open mortar joints on the left side here. It's the original hose bibs too. I always recommend upgrading those. Gonna come up driveway side of the home. You can see here the concrete is kind of settled towards the foundation, which can allow water to roll that way. They've sealed it. The sealant's in decent shape, but you could tell just how much the driveway has sunk here. By the top of the line, it's probably close to 2 inches. So that's done a few things. Our step's a little high here, and there is no light fixture on this door, which really every exterior door should have, entry door should have a light fixture. Electrical mass is in good shape, and here's the sections of new concrete with a drain, which is good. It's an older AC unit. Unfortunately, it's so old that the label is faded, so I can't get the exact age, but judging by the looks of it, I would say it's 25 years plus, 25 to 30 years old, which exceeds its life, as you'll see in the report. Look at the back of the house here. Fence has had some recent repairs as well. 2-car detached garage. Also aluminum siding. A few smaller things here. You can see a loose end cap here on the siding. Also a missing section here. We're going to come up this way. And then again, pretty typical. The outlets in the garage here are not GFCI protected, which is required nowadays. So there is a working overhead garage door opener. And it's an older structure, but in good shape overall. I don't see any of the kind of wood rot or some things that I could see on older garages like this. So with that, I'm going to head down to the basement and we'll start the interior walkthrough. Okay, I'm now down at the basement level, starting over on the finished side. The homes that pass waterproofing, theirs is clean out here, which I believe is related to that waterproofing system. We'll see kind of like a wood panel here with wood fiber ceiling tiles. They have newer LED recessed lights. You see we have 2 prong outlets here, which is correct, and proper for the knob and tube wiring, which we'll discuss, and you'll see referenced in the report. Carpeting on this side. Excuse me, there's a number of light bulbs missing at some of the fixtures, so I'll have to use my flashlight, but we'll see. First thing to point out is this flooring here is likely an asbestos containing material, just based on the appearance, thickness, and dimensions of the tile. It's all in decent shape. There's a couple loose ones, but I didn't really see much damage. So as the report references, this was just the common building material used at the time of construction. It won't pose a health concern unless it's damaged and the fibers, asbestos fibers, become airborne and they're breathed in. So this is a likely asbestos containing material. Looking at the water main here, there's also this insulating wrap that's been kind of painted, likely asbestos containing as well. A little better example of a non-painted section there. I have the furnace running now. It's newer than the AC is mentioned outside. Water heater is also on the older side, but everything is functional. Coming over here, just a few electrical things. This is you can see this material at the base of the wall is part of that waterproofing system I mentioned. This sump pump here has also been added because of that. Nowadays you want to see a battery backup system on these sump pumps, and also the outlet should be GFI protected, as is the case with this outlet, which is intended for the clothes washing machine. You can see the hookups here. So some notations there. And then also here's the electrical meter. The gas meter. I'll talk to you about the electrical here on this side of the room. Again, the panel's in good shape. Everything's grounded. A look there on the left-hand side with the round black wire loom of the knob and tube. Beyond that, everything's pretty solid. You know, the foundation looks good. There's just a few kind of water shutoffs that are kind of corroded. Another one over in this area. So really, just kind of typical findings on this level of the home. From here, I'm going to walk the main level and the upstairs and wrap up the video. Okay, I'm just inside the front door as we come into the living room of the property. As you can see, the paint, floors are in good condition. The home has 2 prong outlets where they need to be for the knob and tube. Old doorbell chimes. The doorbell does not work. The button is damaged at the front exterior of the house. The home has the original wood awning style windows. The majority are functional. Several of these here in this big picture window, though, have been painted shut, so they're not considered functional at this time. Going in the hallway here, there's 2 bedrooms on this level of the home. Larger bedroom here at the front of the house, which is kind of typical for the data construction. Again, you can see an example of the windows. Second bedroom here. Bathroom has had some updates. You can see some LVP flooring here. Some smaller plumbing issue here. The diverter, it's on the shower head, so the shower head will run, but I can't get the tub to function. It won't switch over. It's kind of stuck. They've updated to a GFI protected outlet. However, it's wired incorrectly, so it's what's known as reverse polarity. So the hot and neutral wires are incorrect. So basically the safety feature won't function. So that would be a defect you'll see appear in the report. There is only smoke detectors in the home, no carbon monoxide outside of this plug-in unit here in the kitchen, dinette, which is not really a proper place for one. You want one on each level, and then if one's going to be on this level, main level, should be in the hallway here adjacent to the bedrooms. And then here, this is another issue with the windows. This larger window here you can see has a cracked pane of glass that should be coming up, showing itself on the video. Other than that, you know, laminate countertops, tiled backsplash, all real typical things. There is a electric stove and also a refrigerator here. And then with most of these homes, the upper level is finished. You can see it's carpeted here. Coming over here again, you should have a CO detector on this level of the home. Pine hardwood floors here. Again, windows, pretty typical. Closet, and then there is a few kind of smaller attic spaces for storage. Excuse me. You can see over years the insulation here has fallen away from the rafters, but there is fiberglass on the floor. Putting it along the rafters is kind of an antiquated way to do it. So, you know, you could always pull that down. Again, there's insulation here too, so there seems to be adequate insulation. If this was the only insulation here, it'd be a bigger issue. At this point, like I said, keeping it there or even removing it from the rafters would be the recommendation, as you'll see in the report. So With that, that concludes our video walkthrough. If you have any questions, please let me know.